All right, this little guy is up next. What are we thinking for this little guy? The greatest of all time. I'm gonna shorten that. Fine by me.
Gandhi is the former leader of a special anti-terrorist squad who reconciles with his squad members to address the problems that stemmed from their previous actions. Watching The Greatest of All Time, or GOAT, was quite an experience, but not necessarily for the reasons you might expect. Directed by Venkat Prabhu, this film is touted as the penultimate movie for Vijay before his much-anticipated political entry. Naturally, the expectations were sky high. As a long-time fan of Thalapathy Vijay, I found myself eager to see how he would deliver this time, especially with the buzz around his dual role as both hero and villain. But while the movie had its moments, I couldn't help but feel it was more hype than substance. Let's start with the positives because undeniably there are quite a few. First and foremost, Vijay. He is the heart and soul of this film, and Venkat Prabhu wisely capitalizes on his magnetic screen presence. With the clever use of de-aging technology, we get to see a younger version of Vijay, Ilaya Thalapathy, pitted against the older Thalapathy. A treat for fans who remember the 2007 film Aragiya Tamilmagan. This face-off is the highlight of the film, filled with entertaining moments and compelling confrontations. Vijay plays both roles with natural flair, bringing charm and intensity to the screen in equal measure. The film is also packed with moments tailor-made for Vijay's fans. There are numerous throwbacks and tributes to his past work, from Gilly's Marudamalai to B's Habibi. These nostalgic elements are blended smoothly into the narrative, offering a sense of continuity and celebration of Vijay's career. The de-aging technology, a point of concern after the trailer release, was surprisingly well executed. The visual effects, especially in the face-off scenes, are impressive and add to the overall appeal of the movie. The supporting cast, including veterans like Vijay Kant, Kokila Mohan, and the comic relief provided by Yogi Babu and Prem Gee, do their parts well. However, Kokila Mohan's character as Rajiv Menon, a rogue former SATS officer, gets overshadowed between the two Vijays. Trisha's special cameo, particularly during the Appadi Podu moment, is delightful and certainly earns its fair share of whistles from the audience. But as much as I enjoyed these elements, The Greatest of All Time has some glaring flaws that hold it back. The film's biggest problem lies in its predictability. The storyline follows a well-worn template, good versus evil, sprinkled with action sequences, emotional beats, and a fan-pleasing climax set during a CSK live match. The narrative feels far too similar, and the so-called twists in the second half don't pack the punch they should. The climax, although aimed to please the masses, is a bit of a drag and lacks the impact needed to close out such a film on a high note. Moreover, the film's overall length is a concern. At times, it feels like the narrative is stretching itself thin, relying too much on fan service rather than a solid, cohesive story. The action sequences, while entertaining, are mostly average and lack the innovation or intensity that one might expect from a science fiction action film of this caliber. Yuvan Shankar Raja's music, which is usually a strength in Venkat Prabhu's films, falls short this time. While his score works well during action and elevation scenes, the songs, including the much-hyped number with Trisha, are disappointingly flat. The cinematography is another area that feels underwhelming. While the de-aging effects are praiseworthy, many of the outdoor scenes are heavily reliant on VFX, making the visuals appear somewhat artificial and detracting from the film's overall aesthetic. The lack of originality in the storytelling and the overuse of visual effects leave a lot to be desired. Ultimately, while The Greatest of All Time is not without its merits, it doesn't quite live up to its name. It feels more like a celebration of Vijay's career rather than a groundbreaking film. It is filled with endless fan moments, nostalgic nods, and mass appeal, but lacks the substance needed to be truly memorable. For a film positioned as the penultimate chapter before Vijay's political journey, I expected more depth and innovation. In conclusion, The Greatest of All Time is a good watch for die-hard Vijay fans who will revel in the endless tributes and fan service. But for film lovers who are looking for something more, it falls short of being the greatest of all time. Instead, it's a reminder that sometimes even the greatest need to take risks to truly earn that title. That's my opinion on The Greatest of All Time. Do you agree with my thoughts? What are your thoughts on the film? Let me know in the comments. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.